How's it going, everybody? Hope you guys are having a good night tonight. You see, a few days ago, one of my friends, I'll put his channel up here, he makes some pretty cool videos, you guys want to go check him out, but he went and he sent me this, and it's very accurate. I love that every current manga series has a title like, now hold on just a minute, is it inappropriate for me to be dating two stepsister slime girls at the exact same time? Well, every manga in the 90s was just called something like Blood Joe. And I found this to be extremely accurate, since I have a kind of a back and forth thing that we do occasionally where we send each other the most absurd anime titles that we find, either that are coming out or have already come out. So I thought I would take it upon myself in a bit of a different style video today, and we would take a look at some of the worst and some of the most unique and best anime titles out there right now. So sit back and let's have some fun looking at these. I find the title of an anime to be pretty crucial to if I want to watch the show or if I like it or not. And obviously doesn't play a giant part, but it does kind of factor into that hook of like getting someone into watching your show. Some of my favorite titles go back to things like Cowboy Bebop, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Bleach. For crying out loud, I want to drink bleach every time I try to watch this thing. I'm not watching this. I don't care how many times there's a new season coming out. Not gonna happen. Yeah, some of these titles don't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what, at the same time, they're pretty good descriptors of what the story is. Hunter x Hunter, I wonder what they're doing. Naruto, never understood why they called it that. So I think we could take a look at the top 25 or 20 or so worst anime titles. I'm going to give my take on them and then see if I can try to rename them for you guys. If I don't successfully pick up on 420 girls, I'm going to die in a lot of different ways. This one pretty much checks off the first thing on the checklist. It has to be a complete sentence to be one of these gosh frickin' dang awful titles. Normally what they do is they try to describe the entire show in a sentence for whatever reason. Never understood why, but it's probably the biggest trait that these terrible titles have. Do you know how many people 420 is? I don't think I've even met 420 people in my life. Barely even 4 girls. Thankfully this show never made it on the air, apparently. I'm just looking at this weird website that's trying to sign me up like, are you an anime fan? Do you like anime? We saw you using this website. Can you disable your ad blocker? What could we name this one? Yuri, for whatever reason, never ending. Okay, let's restart. Yuri, for whatever reason, never-ending, heart-throbbing, pitter-patter, paradox, eternal. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. This thing really just rattles off the tongue, and it's kind of exciting to say. Like, this is kind of addicting to say, I'm not gonna lie. But I think nonetheless we could have just named this one like Yuri. I don't know. That sounds like, isn't there one called Yuri on Ice or something? Are they connected? Is this the same universe? I don't know. And I love how they put for whatever reason. They don't know. They just made the show. Paradox Eternal. That's kind of a sick looking title. Paradox Eternal is like one of those like auto-generated titles, like an Xbox gamer tag. Paradox Eternal. I, my, me, strawberry eggs. So this one looks like Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's all I gotta say. I think I, my, me, or just strawberry eggs by itself could be good. Hey man, I don't know what a strawberry egg is, but maybe they explain it. I'm a big fan of Banana Fish. It's a good show, but from the outside, yeah, what is this title? About a guy who dresses up as a woman. Oh, we're not continuing this, guy. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy. Okay, let's break this down. So there's 2 ways that you could say this. My mental choices are completely interfering with my school, romantic comedy, or is it my mental choices are completely interfering with my school romantic comedy? Now, I would tend to think it's my school romantic comedy, and this show doesn't look a whole lot of funny going on. It looks like there's kind of something else going on here. So I think the best title we could come with this one is like complete mental collapse. There's a big trend with these shows. They tend to go down the path of more hinte than a normal show. Yeah, I'm just reading this description. I'm gonna pass. I'm sure that joke's never been made in my life. If Bo had a normal title, that wouldn't suit its bizarre aesthetic. This doesn't look like a crazy bizarre aesthetic. This kind of looks like something that you would. What is this fish doing? Who ate that thing and left the head on it? What is that? What happened to that? Editing version of Landon here. I actually did a little bit of research on this show. It is kinda amazing.
Father Gale, commander of C Block.
Get those Japanese words off of me.
I looked up a few clips from this, and I will say I will be adding this to the list. It looks kinda hilarious, I'm not gonna lie.
$100 billion bazooka!
A billion's pocket change.
I don't even get out of bed for less than $1 trillion.
Here we go, an actual story. I think this one's title was actually pretty cool, and I actually like it. It gets an A+. It's good. All-purpose cultural cat dash nuku nuku dash. Again, this one looks a little interesting. It gives me like Ghost Stories vibes with this animation. These titles are just starting to devolve into nothingness. They need to make like an anime title translator, and in fact, I might be the one to do it, guys. I'm gonna do that. It'll be out in a few weeks. A mysterious girl named Nuku Nuku appears one day with no memory of where she came from, although she seems like a...
We do not care.
I want to eat your pancreas. So this one is actually popular, guys. So this one has a bit of a fan base behind it. Next one, World End. What do you do at the end of the world? Are you busy? Will you save us? World End could just be the title. That could have been your title. Now you're giving me options, okay? This screams like choose your own adventure. Are you busy? Will you save us? Yeah, I'm busy. Stop bothering. Shimaneta, a boring world where the concept of dirty jokes doesn't exist. I'm not even gonna read the description on this one. But also, these masks gotta be the most impractical thing. You're telling me when you're fighting people, you're like, want your face to be covered? How are you breathing, dog? There's no nose holes in that. Are you suffocating yourself? Shimaneta, what is this, some sort of like JoJo stand? It sounds like something they'd say. Shimaneta. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? You tell me. I'm the one reading the title. Is this interrogation? Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Guys, that's not even that's not it's not a title. I'm just asking. No, it's actually a title. I don't know what the joke was. So is the entire show just in a dungeon? Like, is that the entire premise of the show? Like, there's nothing else to it. And by the look of this animation, I'm assuming we're looking at something else here, but I just love how they set the stage for like there to only be like one scene in this show, like one premise at all. Let's carry on. It's getting late. And you thought there is never a girl online? There's literally no girls online. There's none. Trust me, there's none. I already looked. I don't understand the title. Not gonna try to bother with this one. So, that was the worst anime titles I could possibly find. Obviously, you can probably find me a worse one out there. Appreciate you guys for sticking around and hanging out for this. So, if you guys have ever watched one of these shows, just let me know. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I'm just not broadening my horizons and wanting to give one of these a chance. I just genuinely don't think they look very interesting. I think that's gonna about do it for me today. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and keep on watching some Mob Psycho or something. That's about all I'm watching right now. I started watching the show Ping Pong the Animation. Interesting show. I might have a video coming out on it soon though. Anyways, bye.